Hey friends, I'm here today with exciting news from Gibson. They have released this Gibson Acoustic Special J45 Hummingbird and LOO. This is Gibson's attempt at the affordable marketplace, which classic Gibson, I think these start around $2,000. But this video just came out 9 hours ago. I've never done a reaction video before. I'm probably not going to be good at it, but here it goes. Let's take a look at what they've made. Okay, so obviously we've got satin finish, nice binding though. Sometimes with like studio type things, they cut binding out of the equation. So nice looking satin finish. Binding, it looks small-ish, but I guess I'm just not used to the J45 shape. I haven't had it in a while. So they got a J45. The original workhorse, two nice colors. I guess it's a little strange to me that they don't offer a natural, but I guess they never really have offered a natural. Again, I'm mostly a Martin guy, so it just seems like that seems like a good money saver. Is go natural, not have to worry about staining, painting, whatever. Here, let's keep going. Hummingbird. Never played a real Hummingbird, but love to. Maybe the special series is my way to do that. Okay, the LOO, very exciting. I did a review of one of these, obviously not the special because this has just been announced, but I did the LOO Studio, which it was very nice guitar, very hard to tell the difference between what that meant for studio, because when I think of studios, I think of the electric line and studio being the entry point. Whereas this one, head binding and gloss and hard shell case and pickups built in, so maybe they use different nomenclatures between acoustic and electric. Either way, this would be maybe the most exciting one to me. The Hummingbird definitely has my interest, and J45 is J45. So let's see what else they tell us.
Go ahead and play that riff.
Pause. Okay, so first of all, I like that they're pitching it as like this is your at-home studio guitar. They're doing songwriting. They're not showing people out at gigs. Kind of an interesting choice. Maybe that's just a concession to how most musicians play, including myself, which is 99% of the time at home by myself and often recording. So that makes sense. It concerns me here that they have mahogany back and sides listed. Now that might just be a shorthand because it's not a spec sheet, but they don't say solid mahogany, which would, imply, one or two pieces or whatever, layered or composite or whatever mahogany is what you would find on a cheaper J45 knockoff or D18 or something. So let's see what they say about the spruce top. I assume it's a spruce top. Okay, Sitka spruce tops. There's no way a $2,000 instrument does not have a solid Sitka spruce top. So, can we assume that both the Sitka spruce and the mahogany are all solid, or is that something we'll have to sort out in the spec sheets? Classic neck profiles. Yeah, it'll feel like a Gibson acoustic. That's good. Grover tuning machines. I don't know how much credit they should really get for that because it seems like kind of an industry standard. Okay, LR Baggs Element Bronze pickup system. I'm not familiar with this. It looks similar to what they use. I assume it's an undersaddle piezo pickup. Totally fine. I've had some nice sounding Gibson acoustics with their built-in pickups, but that's a very nice feature for an affordable kind of entry type thing. Satin nitro finishes for smooth feel, allowing the instrument to breathe. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick because I actually love a satin finish. I think they look nice. I think they feel nice, and I love kind of the natural relic they get from interacting with the oils where your arm on your skin, where your arm rests, and things like that. I have a Seagull that was satin finish top. It looks really cool now, even though I didn't take great care of it in high school. Whatever. My only complaint is I don't know why companies use satin to mean cheap. I don't think it's a cheaper finish in terms of, how it costs to make it or apply it. In fact, trying to buff a satin finish, I think, is a little bit more difficult than buffing like a really high gloss finish. And then where I've paused it here, I see premium soft case included. Let's take a look at how premium that is. I do think it's a bit of a racket that for $2,000 you can't get a hard shell case. That being said, I prefer a padded gig bag. So let's take a look at it. It looks a lot like what Paul Reed Smith uses, and I prefer those to hard shells. The hard shells are stored in my attic, and I have one good padded gig bag for electric and one for acoustic, and that's what I use most of the time. So there we have it. Okay. I'm interested. I'm not sure I'm $2,000 interested for a studio studio, what are they, with acoustic special, a special Hummingbird, when $2,000 might be able to land me a decent used Hummingbird anyway. So it's a weird play for Gibson to enter the affordable market at $2,000. I think they have developed a reputation recently as being too expensive and possibly even overpriced. I don't think this is the best response to it, but these guitars do interest me, and I am interested in checking out each of these. I think, a J45, that being, like, I've never found the J45 that's just right for me. I've owned one before. I've played a bunch of them, and I'm just holding out for that magic one. I doubt it will come from this line, but you never know. I am open to it. Leave me a comment. I would love to know what you think about this. I suspect a lot of people will just automatically say $2,000 for something that's a downgrade. That's a ripoff, classic Gibson, yada, yada, yada. However, Gibson Acoustic's very nice. And if those are, solid mahogany back and sides, solid 6-1 top, calling this the special, I think doesn't necessarily mean that it's worse, even though it's a lesser price. It could sound really great. And if you prefer the satin look, you could save a few hundred, maybe even $1,000 on a J45. So anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later.